Hello, this is Brandon Christy, President of Retirement Benefits Institute. Well, I'm glad to come to you today with the fourth part of our four-part installment on how to invest your TSP in light of the recent market volatility that hit us in the early days of 2020. After a great 2019, volatility has been so high and so difficult to manage. And I'm coming to you now to help you to pause, look back, determine what happened. Did you handle it well? And while you can't control the future, you can control how you interact with the market and with your TSP, because your TSP is, for most of you, the largest asset you have. By the time you approach retirement, it's typically grown past the value of your home, and it represents that income stream that's going to give you that standard of living on into retirement. So on top of the other 3 points we've discussed, which were in this order, the first one was determine your investor profile. Who are you as an investor, right? And then we went into how to allocate your money based on that investor profile. And then every once in a while you need to reallocate, get things back in line so that you don't get too far out of your investor profile plan. Keep your risk in line with who you are as an investor ongoing. And the last point, the thing that really hit us these past, the early days of 2020, is to bring home the point that you do not want to go with the flow. Do not go with the flow. When it comes to retirement investing, following the crowd is really no plan at all. Moving your funds to a certain investment because you heard some friends at the coffee station talking about it is not an investment plan. Just doing what everyone else is doing can have harsh consequences. At the very least, you could lose out on potentially higher returns. Doing with your finances what the guy next to you is doing is a poor financial strategy because you likely will not fully understand the consequences of your actions. The choices you make now will affect your retirement. Whether that is effect in negative or positive is largely up to you. Now, to go against the flow, we need to be informed about your investment options. Be aware of the risk you are taking on with each purchase. Is this level of uncertainty appropriate with your own view toward risk as well as your current financial situation? A few practical ways to go against the flow are to simply follow the first 3 retirement investment rules. By knowing your investing profile, you're allocating appropriately and reallocating tactically, you're already taking steps that many others are not. You also need to know the consequences of your investment. What are the tax implications? Are there particular regulations you need to follow and penalties you can incur if you don't follow the rules correctly? Losing money from ignorance is a common mistake, yet is so easily avoidable. There are many investment options available. Choosing the right one may seem like an impossible task, but it can be done. This may mean talking to a financial professional to create a strategy appropriate for your retirement goals. Considering the whole retirement picture is vital in this process. A one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work in investing because each person has so many variables at play. An investment strategy for a woman who is single and in her 50s with no mortgage and no credit card debt will be different from the investment strategy of a couple in their 30s who want to get their 3 children through high school and college. So let me take you to this picture of the market. Now, on this vision, you will see that at the bottom we're dealing with 1999 to 2010. The green line, that thing that looks like an EKG reading, yes, it is the S&P 500 during that time. The bars, the blue and the yellow bars, represent the market inflows or outflows in the marketplace for each quarter during that time frame. You'll see back in that 2008 crash, while the market was practically at its bottom, people were taking money out of the market at unprecedented pace and amounts. And when was that? That would have been the absolute worst time to sell, knowing what we know now. That bottom of 2008, 2009 was a great year and continued on forward. So with this, again, we're looking at this picture to say, do not go with the flow as an investor. So make sure you have a plan in place that works for you, and you can stay with that plan regardless of what happens, because it's going to allow you to have a successful retirement plan, regardless of what anybody else says. If you don't have one, then you can call us and we'll be glad to get you in touch with folks that can help you build a real plan. For more information on your TSP, for a federal benefits analysis, to give you the numbers you need to see if you can retire, we offer the service of getting all that information in your hands. We'll collect your federal benefits information, we'll process it through our systems, have a consultation with you in which you can get what that pension might be, how Social Security could play in, and then help you answer, at least look at the question, do you have enough in your TSP to get through the retirement years? Those are the questions that you need answered. Call us at 877-864-1145 or click the Get Support button. We'll be glad to help you on your path to successful retirement.